Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Nioh. So we're not playing Let's Play Nioh, we're Let's Playing Nioh. I'm Let's Playing Nioh, you're watching. I'm the Mysterious JG. Our Kadama blessing is, we could do the Warrior blessing, armor drop rate by 1%, or elixir drop rate by 5. None of the rest of these are really, none of that's super exciting. But we got, I guess, 9 Kadamas to find in this level. So we've got quite a few more that we need to locate. We've just reset the all the enemies, and I need to get another 25k in Amarita before we're ready to level up, which will make me significantly more chill about the remainder of this level if I knew that we had leveled up. Matter of fact, what I probably should have done is off-screen cleared the same enemies over and over and over again while watching like a Rift Tracks or Red Letter Media or something to kill time. I am going to try to play very low risk until we clear out those last few enemies to get to that level of those guys help, but it would actually take quite a few kills of that guy back and forth to finish this. I know in this next zone I managed to trigger a whole bunch of guys at once without meaning to. Sure be nice to avoid that. Of the many different ways to play this game, one thing I have not done is get a bunch of scrolls that reduce your visibility, because those do exist in game. Okay, I kind of screwed that up. Fortunately, the same guy triggered them both. But it looks like only one guy's really following me, so that's good. The guy blew his horn, but apparently I backed off enough that only one of them really went anywhere. I'm trying to avoid using gun ammo because that stuff doesn't replenish. Minimize the chances of me falling off a cliff by getting back into this zone here. Although, that's a frickin' ladder, so. Oh well, one of you's dead. Oh, and you are actually just like, oh, whatever, you just died of poison, but I'm not going to bother to investigate any further. Now, in fairness, repeat that whole process and I would be at enough to level up. That might be the path of wisdom here. Oh boy. Well, I'm going to be going for, regardless of what happens, I'm going to be going back for help pretty soon, or leveling up pretty soon. I'd forgotten all about you guys. I haven't fought you in a while. Oops, I wasn't targeting you. My mistake. Keep you poisoned. That put me over the top to level up, bitches. So let's go back and level up, bitches. Bitches leave. That way, if I go diving off cliffs looking for Kodama, and have to go find my spirit animal, at least I don't have to worry about having wasted tons and tons of Amarita. So lovely. All right. Oh, you know what? I probably could have cashed in some items and made my way there even at the end of the last video, and I hadn't really thought about it. So, one more level to Spirit before... It won't really be necessary to get Spirit any higher unless I start looking hard at the DLC spirits that we, For now, this would be it. Just while we're in here, though, what would give me an actual... I'm looking if anything would give me a samurai skill point. I would get one from strength. Although it increases ki pulse, and that's it. I'd also get one from skill, which is better for me. It increases... Oh, skill would actually be quite good. I get a little bit of boost to all my weapons, but more importantly, I get not just some ki pulse, but also a samurai skill point and ninjutsu power. The one that actually increases your ki, which is what I feel like I should be leveling up, is heart. But no, one more point to spirit and I can kind of leave it alone forever. So let's do that. Let's get that Amarita spent. And now we can run around like crazy kooks and not worry about getting myself killed. I don't quite mean that literally, but I mean I can be a lot less worked up about if I do make a mistake. And you know what? If I make enough Amarita running around through the level without dying that it becomes a big deal again to not lose it all, that's all to the positive. Now let's see if I can beat this guy without using a bunch of items, since we just... I was evading. Looks like the answer is I can't beat this guy without using a bunch of items. That looks like that's the answer to that question. Son of a bitch. I forgot the that range attack he does pretty much always seems to hurt you, even if you block it. I don't know if it does less damage when you block it or if it's just unblockable and I need to stop trying to block it. At any rate, I'll get my spirit back fairly easily. One of my frustrations is, it seems like when I dodge, I still, like, get hit sometimes. There I ran out of ki, so he knocked me down and just was able to finish me off. Oh, it would be nice if I could get to the point where I was able to beat those guys just straight up without having to use a bunch of powerful items. But I am apparently not there. Tengu demons are a big part of Japanese folklore, even though they look really silly. They showed up in some other games. They are a boss in Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2. Things he doesn't give a shit when I start hitting him with the Kusarigama. Like, he doesn't get stun blocked at all. You just can't get in that many hits on him in a row. So, like, an axe might be a better weapon against this guy. Wonder what would happen if I came back there if there's a way to get back behind those guys and attack from another direction, so I can catch the guy who keeps setting off the alarm off guard. It's just possible that this is what this place is about. Nope. Oh, there's like 4 of you. This is really unfortunate. Hey, I was trying to use magic, you jerks. Not a good one to use against a bunch of guys at once, because it doesn't hit more than one of them, looks like. Damn. Oh, well. Yeah, I'm really glad I got that one level up done. Because otherwise I would be using summon... I'd be using those summoner's candles every time. I wouldn't have to use them every time, but I would be tempted to be on the safe side. My issue is that because you can't really easily rejuvenate your gun and cannon ammo, I like to use it super sparingly. And you really need to be able to use it there to kill that one guy who alerts everyone else. So that version I was able to block. Oops. That was really close. Even with all the fancy pants items, I used everything except the one that lets you come back if you die. Still almost lost it. Somewhere over here was a Kodama. Yeah, I just missed it by a little bit before and it got me killed. Ah, shit, he's doing his grapple. It's not letting me focus on him. Camera angle was not my friend there, guys. So there's an enemy that had no way to get to where he was, and only exists to kill you when you were trying to recover that Kodama. Classic Harp Glissando. That is a reference to something Paul F. Tompkins said that probably Paul F. Tompkins wouldn't remember. Nice try. That's what he's saying to the doctor who failed to save him, I guess? I don't know. A bunch of demons hiding in here? No? Really? Wow. Okay, there doesn't appear to be a way out behind this building. Unless I just go around. But I thought there was a Kodama over here somewhere from when I was climbing up above. Get back to the shrine, you little fecker. How am I going to rescue my guardian spirit, Swari or Swarcy or whatever the hell her name was? If you little feckers aren't at the shrine giving me a boost to the elixir drop rate. For fuck's sake, Frankie. Sorry, that is from the film Butcher Boy. I went to see the film Butcher Boy back when I was in film school with some other film school people, and they complained that the film needed subtitles. Because it's an Irish film set in Ireland with Irish actors doing Irish accents. It's not supposed they were doing Irish accents, they were just playing Irish characters, but I don't suppose you are doing an accent unless that is an accent that is not your own. Am I finally going to do this the right way? Or is he going to get too close to these guys for me to sneak by? Well, we didn't summon any fourth guy. So that could have gone smoother, but it went a hell of a lot better than it did the last couple of times. Okay, so here's the ninja guy who gets summoned by the horns. Ooh, 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 aha. Oh, nice. I have been looking for that. Alright, so now if I die, I get to rejuvenate at that shrine and skip past all those a-holes. Well, except for the one ninja, who with a bit of luck will be oriented in the other direction. Nice. Alright. Once again, we have the sounds of bats everywhere. Alright, who found me? There's a ranged guy. Yeah. I hate you guys. Be one thing if I could trick the axe guy, or the, in this case, sword guy, into getting shot by the archer. Ah, I was really hoping you would get stunned there. Can't always really consistently get him, but oh, there's an Ishida clan member. But from his name, it's an actual person who was playing the game online, as opposed to just he's playing online for free, as opposed to just someone that was pre-placed there by the game and had an actual samurai's name. But he's an Ishida clan member, which means he's kind of like, you know, trying to help out specific. He's trying to help out the Ishida, I would suppose, which would be Mitsunari's clan, who are the guys that we're here trying to kill. Bats. I would have sworn there would have been bats there. Instead, there's a Kodama. I'll take a Kodama over bats. Seems like a pretty good deal. But there were, of course, bats. Lest you think they no longer are a thing. Do not see the archer. Oh, fuck. Ah, fuck. I thought we had land beneath us. Look before you leap, as they say. Thought I was going to drop down, and pop up behind the swordman who was summoned to kill us as we were trying to sneak up an archer before. Not so much. Well, with a little luck. And we got this ninja dude here. What the... What happened there? It's like our fatal sneak attack from behind kind of went right through him. Well. Forgot all about you. Because you... Luckily, I've gotten... with the Kusarigama in particular, it's fairly easy to get a strike on the horn, which is the auto knock them out attack for those guys. Or not knock them out, but, you know, it automatically stuns them. Okay, it's not quite as easy as I'd hoped. First cave had nothing. Second cave had bats and a revenant. Didn't really have revenants. The revenants are ahead, but... Oh, that's awesome. I like that. Okay, now I should be able to get you. And then I didn't realize that this is a different bridge. I thought this was the same bridge that I'd crossed before. It is not. At any time I could accidentally wander out into the end of the level and get summoned into a boss fight. I'm starting to... The change of weather was starting to make me think plot stuff is happening here. I definitely would prefer to get all the Kodama on the first run so I don't have to come back. Don't know which side I'll... Oh, it's Nioh Suzuki, so I think that's an actual, possibly historical guy and not some player. It isn't. Go find them, walk real slow. Oops. Gathered some attention. I'd really prefer to fight you someplace that archer can't shoot. That might not be happening. Just casually wandering around, swinging my Kusarigama. It's not spring. This place got a spring. So I guess I might want to hold on to this for before the boss fight. But now I'm starting to worry that by dropping down there, I may have cut myself off from... Oh, shit. May have cut myself off from returning earlier points in the level. Well, didn't go perfectly, but it went all right. Hopefully somewhere in all this there'll be a way to backtrack so I can find... Is this truly Mount Ibuki? The famous mountain of yokai blood smell? Oh wait, no, he's saying that's not what this place is all about. Okay. Got a bad feeling about this. It's one of you guys. There are worse enemies out there than these guys. But they're not one of my favorites to deal with. Alright. Whoa! It's a lot of guys. Yaruna. You see how many of your friends I just took out, buddy? It's like, I'm a badass. I'm not worried about this guy. I just killed everyone I've ever met. I like how I caught him on his little backflip there. This is probably the smart way to deal with those guys, is probably cutting around over here or some such variant. So I have not, it's still in effect, it could still work out for me. But the, so far my biggest item usage has been one of the slowdown things, the poison trap, and the thing that revives you if you get killed in combat. So I don't feel like I've been super wasteful. But I am starting to worry that I'm coming up on the end of the level. I've mentioned this before. Okay. You're a big fella. None shall pass beyond this point. You shall not pass. Could you be the last one? That would be really cool. No. That feels so much like the end of the level, though. Alright, let's see what else there is to explore. I got a replacement summoner's candle. That's actually kind of neat. I think here's that camp where we killed a bunch of guys. Apparently, there's at least one guy who didn't get summoned out. Oh, and that was a guy with a horn, so it's a good thing we killed him when we did. This guy's got a horn too. Gotta kill all these Gondor guys. Okay, wasn't quite fast enough there, but he only had one dude to summon. Oh man, I thought I actually saw a Kodama. There is one up here somewhere. Whatever's left of them must be on the other side of that bridge, because I don't recognize it. Don't believe we dealt with it before. Having some Metal Gear Solid 3 flashbacks now. Now, first of all, we got a landmine. So let's make sure to block its attack, because that actually works. We have a Revenant that I just kind of didn't even notice. He's just chilling out. There's a whole bunch of stuff over here I've never explored. Oh, that's right, that whole cave section. There's a bunch of dudes in there that we didn't end up killing. Okay, yeah, this is where we dropped down. That was the Huthrings. So these are not the same caves. I mean, it's the same caves in the sense that this level is a cave level, but it's a little thing we call cave dwellers. Oh, shoot. Sorry, I completely lost track of the time. It's time to call it a video. When we come back, we will continue exploring this zone. I'm the Mysterious JG. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.